Shalom. Here for another sit down. First and foremost, we'd like to give all praises to YAHAWAH,
YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, Rawchaa Qadash,
YAHAWAH,
YAHAWAH,
YAHAWASHI,
YAHAWASHI,
YAHAWAH,
YAHAWAH,
YAHAWASHI.
YAHAWASHI.
We'd like to give all praise to YAHAWASHI, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us His word. Basically, we just want to get right into it, get right into prophecy, because we're entering the time of Jacob's trouble. We're going to keep saying it. It's going to be on repeat until it actually happens. Prophecies are coming to pass. There's an earthquake out there in Australia. Small little earthquake out here in California, but that's just all prophecy, you know what I mean? The first scripture I want to get is Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms, of war, of evil, and of pestilence. You had the prophets that came before us. That was the main thing that they was teaching. Or prophesying against was against the kingdom, because they knew a kingdom was about to go down. And in this time, we know it's a time of evil. Look at that word evil, just means like a bad time, And we're entering this great time of evil, time of Jacob's trouble. And we need to tell you guys about that, because that's what the Lord set us up to do. He told us to go out to the streets. Why? You see us, now you're seeing more and more of the prophets, and you may ask yourself, why? Why are we seeing these prophets out there? Who are these guys? What's their purpose? Well, we just told you. The prophesy against great kingdoms. Here in Babylon the Great, it's a great kingdom. We got to prophesy against it. It's evil. There's evil times are coming, man. They're making you take that jab. Eventually, that ship is going to come, the mark of the beast. And that's our main job. And that's what we have to come out there and tell you to do. It's Isaiah 58:1. Cry loud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. And that's also a reason why you may see the prophets out there, to tell you, you Israelites, first of all, who are you? The Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, or to tell you that you're going off, and to come back to your power, because there's a great time of evil coming, man.
Right.
So yeah, you want to get that?
Yeah, I got one. This is Isaiah 59:19. It says, "So shall they fear the name of the Lord, Yahawah, Bashem, YAHAWASHI, from the west."
The west, and where we at? The Western Hemisphere here in America. All right, we're fearing the name, because that name is being pushed out. The Most High is waking up, is loosening the seals of this book, so that we get the true understanding and the true name. That's another job for the prophets. To teach you the true name of our power, our Lord. The Most High's name is YAHAWAH. His son's name is YAHAWASHI. All right, and we fear that name. There's a time when nobody knew that name, man. But now we fear it.
His glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, shall lift up a standard against him.
That's right, and that's the point of this lesson today, is when the enemy shall come in like a flood. Because there's going to come a time when Esau's going to roll on you Israelites out here, man. The ones that fear the Lord, the ones that call yourselves the Christians, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But for the elect, the ones that truly believe, that standard's going to be lifted up against them.
I looked up that word standard, and it means to put to flight, to cause to disappear. Okay?
You put to flight, that enemy, our enemies. He's going to put our enemies to flight through his men.
Cause them to disappear. They're going to be like poof, gone. So that's why you don't have any need to worry, because it's prophesied that the elect are going to be saved out of it, man. Jacob's trouble. Okay?
The elect, they're going to be given, that power. Well, some of those brothers are going to get that spiritual power, man. That's why it's important for you to endure to the end, so that you can be part of that number. That Lord will, that you are part of that number.
Right.
But,
and don't fear Esau, man. Don't fear what the scriptures say. Fear not the one that can kill the body, but fear the one that can kill the body and the soul in hell, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Most High can torment you he could put you back down in another body, leave you in a crippled body for he could do anything he want to. He could put you in a crippled body for eternity, but he's not gonna do that. Most High's not cruel like that. Esau would do something like that.
Yeah.
Because Esau, he's the type of guy that would give you 5 life sentences. Okay? You do a crime, if you're a Jake, you will get 5 life sentences. 100 years each.
Yeah.
Okay? So if they know that's you coming back, you got to go straight to jail. Okay? As a little baby. Okay? That's Esau, cruel and unusual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the man that had no mercy.
Mm-hmm.
So no mercy will be given unto him.
Right.
That's right. Give you 5 life sentences. How you gonna do that, man? What's the point of that?
Mm-hmm. That's to show his power.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to show his power over the Lord's people, man. Okay? Because they think that since the Lord, turned his face from us, that the Lord left us from us altogether, and then we were left for them to consume. But we weren't left for them to consume, for our whole destruction. It was only for our learning, man. And our chastisement, and our purification. Okay?
Right.
The Most High wanted to show us evil, in the flesh. Because he could have easily created us from the beginning and programmed us to be all righteous, man. He could have programmed us to be righteous from the beginning, and we would just be like him, but he didn't want that. He wanted us to have that experience of going through evil, seeing evil personified on the outside. Evil is Esau. Okay, that's our wicked brother. That's like the evil in us on the outside, and we see it. And the Most High is going to destroy that evil, man. Okay? When he come in like a flood, the Lord is going to lift up that standard. And what did it say? The standard was to put to flight. He's going to put Esau to flight, or he's going to cause him to disappear. So why should you worry about a guy like that has no future? Esau has no future. The future is with the Israelites, okay? What the scripture says, 2nd Ezra 6, I think 6 and 7, for the end of the world is Esau, and the beginning of it that followeth is Jacob, man. Okay, so Esau is done. He's going to serve his 1,000 years of slavery, and then he's going to be gathered. They're going to gather them all together, put them in a big bonfire, and destroy every last one of them. Thus saith the Lord. Thus said YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. Okay?
Just to back you up on that standard, this is Leviticus 26 and 6. And I'll give peace in the land, and ye shall lie down, and none shall make you afraid. And I will rid evil beasts out of the land, neither shall the sword go through your land.
Mm-hmm.
And ye shall chase your enemies, and they shall fall before you by the sword. And 5 of you shall chase 100, and 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight. And your enemies shall fall before you by the sword. For I will have respect unto you, and make you fruitful, and multiply you, and establish my covenant within you. So yeah, it said 5 of you shall chase 100, and 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight. We just read this definition of standard, man. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, Most High is going to raise up a standard against it, man.
Right.
But like the brother was saying, we have to go through this hell, man, so we know what it's like to be at the bottom, so we can appreciate the kingdom, so we can know both sides, good and evil.
Right.
But the Lord said, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you
From the Lord.
From the Lord, Soon he's going to make the enemies tremble at your feet, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just read it, good old Baruch. Baruch 4 and 25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from the Most High, for thy enemies have persecuted thee. Yeah, again, back-to-back life sentences, showing no mercy. But shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck. Waiting for that standard, man.
Mm-hmm.
Tread upon our enemies' necks, man.
Right. Real quick to go with that. Lamentations 3 and 46. All our enemies have opened their mouths against us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's constantly, man. They constantly do that. They make us go off, feed our people pork, You know what I'm saying? And then go to the Most High and say, look what your people doing. They're going off. They're eating pork. You know, they're working on the Shabbat, the Sabbath. Okay, they're not keeping no high holy days. You know, all the things that he set up for our people to do against the scriptures and against the Most High's will, against his law, statutes, and commandments. He comes back and go to the Most High and report to the Most High and be a snitch. You know, that's what the devil does. Okay, the devil is gonna be a devil no matter what, man. You can't change, like I say, you can't change a leopard's spots, man, or a tiger's stripes. Okay, and what the scriptures say that you can't make a crooked thing straight. That the Most High made crooked, and he made Esau crooked, man. Okay, and our people still act like they don't realize and come to a, you know, understanding that this man is not right. He's not going to ever do you justice. He's going to always have your not your best interest in mind, but his best interest. He's going to have your detriment in mind. Okay, he's going to have it where he wants to destroy you constantly.
And just to back you up, this is Revelation 12:10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night.
See?
So, yeah, you know, Esau has his little witches and his soothsayers or whatever. You know, they accuse us in front of the Most High. You know, they purposely cause us to go off, man. They set up these laws, make us purposely go off. They put the pork in the food. They were forced to purposely go off.
Right.
You know, but the Lord says, suffer thou patiently the wrath that the Most High has come upon you. You know, you got to suffer this injustice. You know, these laws that are set up, unrighteous decrees. You know, we got to suffer this.
Right.
But you know, that time is surely, you know, dwindling down, man. As you can see, the Most High is speeding up the days, man. You can't even really get it. Enjoy your nights anymore. The nights go by much faster than the daytime.
Man,
you're sleeping at night.
That's what I'm telling you, man. That's why I'm so tired. It's like I can't get no rest, man. I can't even get. Man. Every time I lay my head down, the alarm is going off. Man.
Yeah, bro. It's like as soon as you get home from work, you're like, oh man, finally sip on some wine or whatever. Before you know it, that sun is up.
Man,
nighttime goes by so much faster.
Quick, bro.
But you know, hey, that's just Most High speeding up time to get us through this, man.
Yeah.
And the worst is yet to come, but you know, you got to go through it. You know, but these things must come to pass.
We have one, Revelation 12. I'll read 15 and 17. It says, and the serpent cast out of her mouth water as a flood after the woman. Okay, and that water as a flood is all these unrighteous decrees, you know, these mandates and everything else they got going on that's pertaining to the digital all, okay, which is coming next. All right. It says that he might cause her to be carried away of the flood. Okay, don't get caught up in that. Okay, don't get caught up in all these things that Esau is doing to bring in and usher in his NWO. Okay, resist the devil and he shall flee. Okay, verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which kept the commandments of the Most High, and have the testimony of YAHAWASHI HaMashiach. Okay, so that's telling you that he's going to come after the ones that's listening to Yahweh Shem Yahawashi, that fear Yahweh Shem Yahawashi, and that's serving Yahweh Shem Yahawashi. Okay, the 2/3, he ain't got to worry about the 2/3. Okay, he got them lock, stock, and barrel, as they say. Okay, easy work for them. You know, they believe in everything. You know, believe in everything. You know, a whole bunch of reports and studies is coming out that this thing that they're doing is totally against, you know, your physical makeup, man, and you're not going to be able to reverse it, man. It's going to be irreversible, the things that they're going to do to you, okay? Even when you get that digital all, that's going to be irreversible, and it's going to cause a sore, okay, on you. This thing is serious, man. This is the Most High's work. This is the Most High's finale. You know, He's not playing, man, with this thing. This is at the end. You know, and now people acting like it's just the beginning. You know.
Yes. Get that Daniel. You know, it's a time that's never before. As never been before. It's a Daniel's 12:1, and at that time Michael shall stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people.
And Michael is the archangel, man. Okay, why would an archangel have to stand up? Okay, the time must gonna have to be bad, man, for an angel to have to come and stand for us. Come on, man. Esau's gonna come down with great wrath. Revelation 12:12. Okay.
And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation. Even to that same time, at the time thy people shall be delivered.
Right, so it's gonna be worse than slavery. That's the most recent thing that we can, you know, give account of, you know, in our lifetime. You know, we know about Egypt, we know about 70 AD, but this slavery is right here close to us. You know what I'm saying? We can see the ramifications of it and the remnants of it with our own eyes. Okay, just like the brothers and sisters coming over there from Haiti. And they had the guys mounted up on the horses and whipping them with whips.
Yeah.
Okay? That's showing you the time that we're in, man. Okay? They wouldn't dare do that to some Edomites coming from another country. Okay? They would welcome them with open arms, man. But since it's Jake, you know, they're going to continue to treat Jake like crap. Because it's in his DNA to do that. The Most High made him his whipping stick, see? The Most High made him his sword. And that's what he's doing. And and all of those immigrants, what they say, 13,000 Haitians, you know, like the brother from South Carolina, Anatazak, he said those are the birthing pains to the kingdom, in which it is, man. You know, they're getting restless. Of course you're restless if your country has been devastated by earthquake. Okay, your president got killed. What else happened to them over there? Now they introducing the jab to them. You know, whole bunch of stuff is happening over there, man, and they trying to get away to get some relief, man. You know, everybody's looking for the comfort zone. Okay.
Yeah, but you know you're not going to escape the wrath of the Most High, though. Most High set them up to be all jacked up over there in Haiti. They try to come over here, they end up getting whipped with dudes on horses, man.
Right.
Looking like something straight out of Django Unchained or something like that, man. Watching the news. I was like, what? Is that?
Is this real?
Yeah, so, but you know, like we just read, you know, suffer patiently the wrath. That's part of the wrath of the Most High, man. We got to suffer this patiently, man.
See, they either coming over here if they don't send them back.
Yeah.
They're either coming over here to get salvation or they coming over here to get destroyed. Simple as that. It's simple as it's two. It ain't no four ways. It's two ways. You either in or you out. Okay. You either down for YAHAWASHI or you're not. Okay. Ain't no lukewarm, man. The Lord say if you lukewarm, He gonna spew you out, man. So that's telling you it ain't no middle. It ain't no middle. Like they destroyed the middle class. You only got rich and poor. Same way. You either for YAHAWASHI or you're not. Okay, you come and if you learn and you hear this word and then you convert and be healed, then that's good for you. But if you hear this word and you deny it, you're going to get destroyed. It's simple as that. It's simple. You know?
The Lord isn't the author of confusion.
Right.
You know? It's as simple as that. You hear this word, either they're going to condemn you or they're just going to save you. You know? But says, and there was and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
Yeah, so it's going to be a time of trouble worse than any time any of these captivities that we've been in. Okay, starting with the statue, the Egyptian, go over in Egypt, the Babylonians, the Greeks, okay, the Persian and the Medes, the Romans, okay. Even over here in America, it's going to be worse than the slavery over here in America. And that was brutal, man. Okay? Them having and doing at will, killing us, hanging us, and they don't want to bring that up. That's no, don't, you can't mention that. That's in the past. Why y'all bringing that up? But yet they still doing it, and they allow, where the hell they get whips from? Okay? They had to go and make a conscious effort to do that. Okay? You had to go to the store, or let's order some whips and get the horses and stuff. We're going to go out and whip them with whips. You know what I'm saying? But that's the hand of the Lord. That's the hand of the Most High, man. They ain't whipping no other nation like that. They ain't doing that to nobody else, man. They wouldn't dare do that to nobody else. The UN, the EU, NATO, everybody would be on their ass if they did that to one of their own. Okay, but since it's done to the children of Israel, no one says nothing. They say, who would pass by thee? Who would help thee? What's how that scripture go? You know what I'm saying?
That's how thou doest.
How thou doest.
So we are an outcast.
Right.
We're outcasts out here, man. But like brother says, it can be worse than slavery. Hell, it's gonna be worse than Jim Crow. Some say that Jim Crow was worse than slavery.
Yeah.
And you still got some Jakes living that experience, Jim Crow, man.
You go down where I'm from in Mississippi. You go down there in the country, man. They living in squalor down there, man. They living in squalor. Okay, still living in shotgun houses. The people who own the houses, they renting. They don't own the house. The houses, it had been built, early 1940, 1950. And the house is barely standing up, but they still getting charged rent. Okay? The guy, the owner, is a slumlord. They not fixing anything. They got holes in the floor. Okay? I was going on an insurance route with my grandmother when I was 11, 12, like that. And we used to go into all those back houses, back in the backwoods back there. And those, I'm telling you, I've been in there. You sitting on the couch, you looking down, and you looking at the dirt through the floor. You looking at the dirt on the ground, man. Okay? Just terrible conditions, and they still demand money. Okay? That's the devil, man. These are the things that we're waiting to get away from, man. We can't wait to get out of here.
It's just prophecy. It's just when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn.
Yeah.
People are mourning all over the planet. But yeah, it says, and at that time, thy people shall be delivered. So it's like these, like YAHAWASHI said, these must come to pass. So at that time, that's when the elect is going to be delivered.
Right.
So in a way, you got to look forward to these things, man. Like this is what he said, when the enemy coming like a flood, that's when that standard is going to be lifted up against it. So we're just waiting on Esau to make that move.
Right. And what's another scripture say? When you shall see all these signs come to pass, lift up your head, for your redemption draweth nigh. So we seeing all these things, all the signs that the Lord had said, to look for in the last day, to show the sign of his coming. Okay, and we seeing all those things take place. Earthquakes in diverse places. Okay, uproars of the people.
Yeah.
Pestilence. Okay, famine. We seeing all of that. Okay, every one of them. The birth pangs are there. It's just a matter of time now. Though it tarry, wait for it, for it will surely come. It will not tarry. Okay, we're at that part now where it says it will surely come, it will not tarry. It had been tarrying when the apostles, when our Bivens came on the scene. It was tarrying a little, because the apostles had went a long time without any fruit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It seemed like it would never come, but now we're here. All these prophecies are coming forth, right in front of our face, man. Okay, we seeing these things coming to pass. Okay.
And how do we know it's the prophecies coming to pass? Because they're all happening at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
We had earthquakes. It's forever. We had protests, the people, but all now this time it's all happening all at once. All the prophecies are all coming together. Famine,
Right.
The pestilence, uproars of the people, the earthquakes, all happening at once. That's how we know the prophecies are coming true, man.
Yeah.
That this book is real. It says, and at that time, my people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. The elect,
Yeah, you got Israel, you got the nation of Israel, which consists of the 1/3 and the 2/3, and then you have the Israel of the Most High, which consists of the 144,000 and the 1/3.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones who are written in the book. Okay, that's why it says, "Give diligence to make thy calling and election sure." Okay.
Done. Yeah, ones written in the book, written, predestinated from the beginning, since the earth was formed, predestinated, man. So yeah, you gotta make your call on election sure. How do you know if you are? You mean endure unto the end. That's the only way you'll know.
Right. Don't get scared because Esau is coming with his draconian measures.
Right.
And making it seem like there's no way out. Okay, that's what he's going to do. He has to make it seem like there's no way out. Okay, in order to keep you in fear.
Right.
But the one who wields him, the one who controls him, is the Most High. He's the Most High's sword. He can't cut nothing but what the Most High aimed him to cut. Okay, and willed him to cut. Okay, he can't move without the Most High. He can't.
Right.
Okay, a sword can't do anything on his own. A sword will sit there and rot if no one picks it up. And Esau is the same way. It's the Most High sword. And just like when you finish if you eat a banana, and when you eat the banana and you finish the banana, the hull, what do you do with the hull? You throw it away. So when the Most High finishes with Esau, he's going to throw him away. Okay? That's what we have to look forward to. That's why we don't fear Esau. He's like they said, dead man walking. He's the walking dead. He's the walking dead, man, because his future is bleak. His future is not. He don't have a future. His future is slavery for 1,000 years, and then extinction. What he tried to do to us. Okay? What he's trying to do to us.
Right. His future is licking the dust of the elect's feet, man.
Yeah.
That's his future. But yeah, if you ever get that fear on you, just remember like what the brother said. The Most High is in control of everything. He seals up a man's instruction in his dreams, man. So the Most High is controlling Esau. It's all just a test at the end of the day, whatever you go through.
Right.
The Most High is not going to put you through anything that you can't handle. So whenever that fear come upon you, you just got to remember these scriptures.
That's it.
Scriptures say, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, man. And like the brother read, like what the scriptures say, don't fear the man that can kill the body, but fear the man that can kill the body and soul in hell, man. So that's the one you got to fear at the end of the day is YAHAWASHI,
Right,
man.
yeah.
Fear of the Lord is beginning with wisdom and knowledge. Man.
Right. Because you have the wisdom that the Most High is in control. You need that wisdom.
Yeah.
You really do need that wisdom to know that the Most High is in control, and that if you standing for Him, if you standing for righteousness, and you giving it your all, okay, to be righteous and come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, come back to your power, then the Lord is going to fight for you. Okay? You stand for the Lord, He going to fight for you, man. Okay? But if you afraid of Esau because you see him with his carnal weapons, okay, what it say? The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. Okay, we pulling down strongholds, man. Okay, with this word, okay. The apostle, starting from the apostles on down, there has not been one rock, okay, not one bullet, not one sword, sling, thrown, or shot. Okay, nothing but this word, man, and it's killing them. Okay, it's killing them. They taking our pages down left and right like hotcakes, as they say. They taking them down like hotcakes. We can't say anything. Everything we say now, we gotta say it in code. Okay, we gotta code up. Okay, because this word is piercing, man. It's sharper than any two-edged sword, man. Okay, piercing to the bone and to the marrow, man. Okay, that's how it's getting Esau. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5. You know, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted them. And then when they see it, they shall be in terrible fear. They're in not just fear, they're in terrible fear. Why? Because they know these are the prophecies of the Most High coming to pass, and that we're at the end, and this thing's about to be over, and He has but a short time. That's why He's coming down with the great wrath. Okay?
And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall wake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. Yeah, and you want to be the ones to wake up to everlasting life, man. Dust just means confusion, because we were all in that confused state. You know, so when you wake up to this truth, man, you want to, that's the everlasting life. You know, you want to be on that side.
Right. You don't want to hear this word and this word goes over your head, you know, or it fall on a stony ground, you know, you get scorched, you know. When you hear, here comes somebody, here comes the devil to take you out, you know, you don't want that.
And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. But thou, Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. And that's how we know that we're at the time of the end, because the seals of this book have been broken, man.
Right.
These understandings, the understanding of this word, you know, these breakdowns, these precepts, we understand them now through our elders, you know, the apostles that broke it down and taught us. And now we understand it. And that's how we know we're at the end. And knowledge shall be increased. And, you know, knowledge is increasing all over the place, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I got one more. Revelation 17, I'm going to read 14 and 15. It says, There shall make they shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. For He is the Lord of lords and King of kings. And they that are with Him are called and chosen and faithful. Okay? And He said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are people, and the multitude, and nations, and tongues. Okay.
Yeah, it says, and they shall make war with the Lamb. That's another prophecy that's about to come true. You can read that more in depth in the Apocrypha, second Ezra, man. You know, that war in heaven. You know, Esau and his angels, the devil and the dragon and his angels are going to fight against the Lord, man, up in the air, man, the chariots. And that's another sign, you know, all the chariot sightings, man. When the Lord comes back, you know, Esau's going to try to fight against him, and he's going to be destroyed, man.
Well, completely,
man.
Completely. Esau doesn't have the technology. He doesn't have the Most High gave him the technology that he has.
Yeah.
Okay. So you think the Most High gonna give him more technology to be able to withstand and defeat the angels.
Yeah.
You know.
He gave him just enough technology to destroy himself. You know?
Mm-hmm. I got one. I think you read Revelation 12 and 10. You read that, right?
Okay.
Did you read 11?
No.
Okay, I'm going to read 11 and 12. It says, Revelation 12 and 11, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death. Okay, because we're not going to be pleading with Esau, talking, oh, don't put me to death because I don't want to take this thing, I don't want to do that and do that. Man, forget you, man. Straight up, forget you, man. You know, we'd rather die, you know, in honor than to live in shame, man. Okay, it's because it's gonna be a shame for you to have taken that thing, man, and he owns you now. Okay, that's gonna be a shame, you know. And you're gonna if you have taken that thing in the kingdom, you're gonna be ashamed of it. Okay, it tells you that. All right, it says 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Okay?
Mm-hmm. And the sign of the prophets being on the streets, that's a sign that he knows he has a short time, man. That's why everything's speedy. He has to move quick, man.
Yeah.
To get this new world order popped off, man. So he's thinking he can offset these prophecies. But, you know, going back to what you said, you know, Scripture said, be faithful unto death, and I'll give you a crown of life. So, I mean, if that's part of your lot, man, the Most High is going to give you that spirit to deal with it.
Right.
You have to be faithful unto YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, even unto death, man.
You see, we know through the power and spirit of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, that death is an illusion. You know, your spirit ain't gonna die. Your spirit is not gonna die. It might be able to put this body in the ground, you know, but your spirit, the essence of you, you're gonna go right back to the Most High. He gonna tell you, okay, well, job well done.
Yeah.
Okay, and then put you in a new body, one of those new upgraded bodies, man. Okay, that's what we have to look forward to. That's the good news of the God. That's the gospel, man. Okay, that the Israelites are going to become immortals, man. For this mortality must put on, for this mortal must put on immortality, and this corruption must put on incorruption. Okay, that's the Lord writing the law, statutes, and commandments on our inward parts. Okay, and making us free from sin, making it impossible for us to sin, with the wages of sin being death. So we don't sin, we don't die. Okay. That's how we're looking at this place, man. We don't have our head in this world, you know. Worried about every little thing and worried about our flesh, like, oh, he could kill me. Man, forget all that. Forget all that, man. Go with YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Okay? Stick to the Lord. What it say? Be faithful unto the Lord until death, and he will give you a crown of life. Didn't you just read that?
I didn't read it, but I quoted it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the ones that die, you know, you're going to get that new body. And the ones that are alive on the planet, the twinkling of an eye.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to get that power. They're going to get that power, you know. This is 1 Corinthians 15 and 50. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High. Neither does corruption inherit incorruption.
Right.
Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality.
Must, man. Must. Okay. That's definite. You know? It's imperative. Okay.
So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall put on immortality, then shall we be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. So yeah, I mean that's standard, you know.
Yeah.
That the Most High is going to raise up against his enemies, man. Yeah, you know, that immortality, you know, spiritual power. Yeah, I got one. It's Isaiah 40:29. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increaseth strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength, and they shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. So yeah, I mean, you can't even run, you know, a few feet without getting faint.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all these wildfires out here, you know, it's bad air, you know.
Yep. Bad food.
Bad food. These corruptible bodies that we're in, this change darkness. Most High's gonna change all that. He raises up that standard, you know. He says they shall they shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not be faint, renewing their strength, you know. And that's what we're waiting on, you know.
Exactly.
But yeah, you know.
That's it. All I got. We pretty much hit the points, man.
You know, so yeah, the enemy shall come in like a flood, and they're gonna come. You know, you just gotta hold on to that faith. You know, be faithful unto death. The Lord will give you the crown of life. Man.
That's it. You gotta remember those words and take those words in, and let that be a part of you. That's a part of your makeup, your being. Okay, no matter what. You know, no matter what, man. You know, we believe in YAHAWASHI. We don't believe in Esau. Okay, Esau is just a man. He's not a god. Okay, like the Egyptians were just men. Okay, they built big old statues. They want big statues and all of this and stuff. That don't mean nothing. You still a man. Okay, you still a man, and the Most High is still gonna defeat you.
John, there's gods or no gods.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, with that, you know, another lesson, Lord will. We'll do it again next week. With all that, we give all praises to
YAHAWAH, Ba'Hashem, Yahawashi, Ba'Hashem, Qadash.
All praise to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles and elders that taught us this word. These salutations to the brothers across the planet who are pushing this word. Shalom.
Shalom.